Hello guys, welcome to my channel Seikat's tutorial. Today I will show you the bootstrap process of an Angular 5 application. In my previous session, as I mentioned, main.ts file is the entry point of the application. As you can see here, we have several statements. Importantly, platform browser dynamic is a part of this line of code indicates that we are about to boot Angular in a browser environment. Angular can be used in JavaScript host environments or mobile platform. Bootstrap module function bootstraps root module, taking the module name as its argument. App module, in our case, is going to be the root module. This can actually be any of the modules in our application. So from this statement we can understand Angular is trying to bootstrap app module. Now let's see what is there inside app module. Let's open this app folder, and here we have app.module.ts. In our app module, the bootstrap process starts the dependency injection system in Angular by this @ng module decorator. In this decorator, as you can see, we have a JSON as metadata. So firstly, declarations array. It registers particular component within this module, like app component, test component, etc. Then imports array. It takes other module names. If we want to import any other module, it can be custom module or it can be downloaded module. So that module we can import by this imports array. Next we have providers. So provider takes array of services. Say we have created some services to inject globally in our application. So in that scenario we need to inject those services under providers array. And finally we have bootstrap array. In our bootstrap array we need to specify the component name that will serve as the entry point component of our application. This happens in our app module ts file, where we import app component as the entry point and the component itself, and supply it as the item in our bootstrap. Bootstrapping components create component views for all child components and instantiates component or directive classes. This is an important step. Angular compiler here goes recursively through the factories created for all components and create views. It also creates DOM nodes and attaches them to each other. After this, Angular triggers all lifecycle hooks on components like onInit, onDestroy, etc. So component is the core element to display some content in the web page. If we want to bind contents of multiple components on Bootstrap, then pass their names inside this Bootstrap array. Now let's open app.component.ts for app component. App component points to a template URL which is actually a HTML file. That means when app component is executed, that template is rendered. You might be thinking how Angular knows where to place the content of app components HTML. For that, app component has a selector property. In metadata which has been used in index.html app root. If you see here in index.html, you can see app root. So in place of app root, contents of app component HTML, that is this file, is rendered, and all the business logic for this section will be contained within this app component class. So if app component has any child component similarly, so those will also be executed at the time of application bootstrap. So here, if I remove this app root tag from index.html and compile, it will throw an error. See, the selector app root did not match any elements. That means we are trying to bootstrap app component and that has not been used in index.html file, and in the browser we don't see any view for app component. Now let me bring that in, save it. Angular is compiling. It is compiled. See the browser? Yes. So now we have the content. Now if I want to bootstrap another component, say for example this test component, see what I need to do. So first I need to bootstrap this test component. I can do that by adding the component name here, and then use this selector in index.html file. That's it. Now see in the browser. Yes. So I am test component. This text is coming from test.component.html, which has been bootstrapped here. So clearly you can add several components to bootstrap at a time. Okay guys, so that's it. That is very flat discussion on Angular 5 bootstrapping. If you have any question in mind, kindly post that in the comment section, and do share, like and subscribe to my video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.